The first game of this postseason, the first game of this super wildcard weekend is in the books, and it was amazing to watch. A lot of tense moments near the end. You literally could not leave your seats. A lot of close calls in terms of referee decisions as well. We'll get into that later. Before I get into the Bills stuff though, I want to quickly say rip Phillip Rivers. 17 storied years in the league, and Bills Mafia probably brought his career to an end today. Didn't end with a bang, but more of a whimper. He will leave the football field with questions surrounding his legacy. Questions that deserve a video in and of itself. I'll probably do one later. Today's video could have been very different with better play calling and less blown plays. For the first half of the game, the Bills were right there alongside Buffalo, if not performing better. That's exactly what makes football so entertaining. The difference between contenders and the rest of the league often comes down to execution on the simple plays. That brings us to the Bills, man. Their first postseason year in a quarter century. And the Bills did not divert from what made them so successful in the regular season. They came out swinging from kickoff. I think one of their first throws was a beautiful dart to Stephon 30-something yards. And the connection between those two would prove invaluable in this game, consistently bailing the Bills out of tough spots, taking advantage of the Colts' weak pass defense. Though it was far from a spotless game for the Bills. They struggled in the ground game, barely mustering a couple yards per carry. And it got to the point where they etched it out of their game plan altogether. Singletary and Moss combining for just 42 yards. And unlike in the regular season where they were one of the best third down converting teams, they went 2 of 9 on third down conversions, really struggling to move the sticks on that front. The Bills also just couldn't tackle. That's been a constant problem for them all season though, as they are 4th in the league in missed tackles. When running backs got into open space, it took multiple attempts to bring them down. But even with all of those shortcomings, they were well in control of the game around midway through the fourth. They were up 27-16 with 8 minutes left in the game. Tyler Bass had just converted a clutch field goal. You could feel the energy even in that lightly packed stadium through the screen. The momentum was with the Bills. It was as if the game was already won. Suddenly, whether it was due to miscommunication or the defense was simply sleeping looking forward to next week, it was 24-27. If you blinked, you would have missed it. I'm not even a Bills fan, and even I was having flashbacks to last year, where they were well in control of the game against the Texans and collectively got jittery and choked the game away. From play calling to the players' execution, the whole team was playing very nervously. The Texans managed to sneak away with a win. They did end up winning the game though, and in my opinion, from my vantage point, it should have not even went to the Hail Mary. I thought that was a fumble, but that's neither here nor there. Going forward, they're going to have to shake this bad habit of getting quaky or losing focus at the end of games. But overall though, Bills Mafia is ready to make a deep playoff run. They have one of the most explosive offenses in the whole league, especially on first down, where they have looked almost unstoppable the whole season. Yeah, that is all I have for y'all today. A very quick, to the point video. Let's see how this does in the algorithm. So if you did enjoy this content and you want to see more playoff videos from me, consider liking and commenting down below. I may or may not make a Phillip Rivers legacy video. That's a very interesting concept, would be a hard video to make. But yeah, until next time, stay safe.